What's up, y'all? It's your girl Michaela, and today we are doing a story time of my ex-fiance's girlfriend ruined my pregnancy. Before we get started, please make sure you subscribe, turn on the notifications, and like this video. If you have not watched part 1 or part 2, this is part 3. So what you want to do is go to my channel, watch part 1 and 2, comment on, what anything you have questions on, but keep up, y'all gotta keep up. So this is part 3. If you start off here, you're gonna be lost, okay? As I said in part 2, obviously this girl wanted some smoke, knowing that I'm pregnant, knowing I just had a miscarriage, knowing everything I'm going through in my personal relationship with my child's father, and went to my job, tried to fight me, ended up not even putting hands on me. I put hands on her and she ran away. And keep in mind, I wasn't just trying to hit her or anything like that. I'm like, go, I don't want to have to do this to you. And I'm telling her, I don't want to have to do this to you. I am pregnant. So she left. And luckily, things started making sense after she left because she accidentally sent me a text message for my ex-fiance. And it reads, "Meet me right here with all of us," because that shit really made me mad. The fact that you did all that, I just can't believe it. Michaela told me that whenever you go to trips, you and your cousin mess with girls. Huh? I'm over here going through my own problems. I'm depressed, laying in bed. I was really going through a move because I had just moved in my new place, so everything was still in boxes and I was sleeping on a couch. I wasn't even sleeping on a mattress at the time. I was that depressed, I couldn't even move. I couldn't take anything out of boxes. I was also really sick, and come to find out, we knew because I was pregnant. I was thinking I was still sick because of the depression of losing my other baby. So I was like, girl, and I would still sit on the phone listening to her issues with my ex-fiance. Somebody I laid in bed with who literally got on his knee and asked me to marry him. All of our followers saw it. I still decided to be a good person and think, well, this girl really needs me, just for her to say that I was talking about my ex-fiance to her sister. She said that I accused my ex-fiance of cheating on her to her sister. Her sister, I realized, is already real cuckoo. Let me show you something. I don't really show these to people. You see this? I have a bunch of stuff like this. When I tell you, ever since her sister came into my house, weird things have been happening. I had to get Spellbreaker. This one is like to make sure that nobody tries to put bad voodoo on me. I have really had to have priests pray over my old apartment. Don't worry, y'all. My assistant's behind me. I'm letting you know, it's not this house, it's my other house. I had to get up out of there. But it was when I lived in my apartment. So I really had to get people to pray over my house. They had to get like an egg and do this. See, they from Latin America. Well, I got some people from Latin America too. And they got a carton of eggs with my perfume and some other stuff. And they put it all over me. They rubbed it all over my baby, and we rebuked them. I know they're probably watching this. The reason why I still continue to have blessings is my Lord Jesus Christ. Whatever you pray to ain't got nothing to do with my Jesus. I realized that the sister and her were plotting on me the whole time. Because why is the sister saying that I'm accusing my ex-fiance of cheating when I'm gonna be real with you? My ex, he does the gold digger pranks. I was getting girls to even do the gold digger videos with him. I was paying girls to do videos with my ex. I would never snitch on my ex, even if he did cheat on her, because that would be messing my money up. But still, I was like, I feel for you, girl. I feel for you. Like, I understand how it is being with him. I was with him too. But let's be real to you. There's a reason why I never talk bad about my ex on social media, because I'm loyal to the soil. And I have no reason to also say he did something wrong, because he knew. Like, let's be real. She told me not to tell him that we were talking, but me and her eventually started following each other on social media and liking each other's pictures and commenting. And then we ended up doing like a YouTube video all together. He's not stupid. He's not going to be like, oh, Michaela, yeah, I just be cheating on her doing this and that, when he knows I don't even let that slide. So, like, to be real with you, you messed up. You really messed up, girl, because I'm probably the best friend that a woman could have. I don't mess with people's men, even if it was mine to begin with. Girl, why would I want your man when in reality I gave him back to the streets? Second of all, anytime I had an event, I invited her, and even at 3 o'clock in the morning, if she cried about my ex, somebody I laid with, and we were common law married, I still would comfort her. She really messed up a good thing. But anyways, so to see that, I'm like, okay, I already know what's going on here. After all of this, and I'm piecing this together, I realized that my child's father is with my ex-fiance's girlfriend and the sister. That's so weird to me. I go on Instagram and I see that my baby daddy and the girlfriend are following each other. I had access to his iCloud, so I saw that they were planning on going to the studio together, and they were having some inappropriate conversations. I'm not saying that they flirted, but why are you guys messaging? Keep in mind, I didn't do anything wrong. I hadn't talked to my ex-fiance in I don't know how long. I was over here just mourning the death of my last pregnancy, trying to get through this pregnancy sick, and working, providing for my whole family. I don't just provide for myself. I provide for so many family members. I put food on so many tables. So it's just crazy to me. It's just crazy to me that people would even think to do that when I've been so selfless. I've never complained about my issues to the girlfriend. I never said, oh, can somebody help me without paying them. I've always paid people, helped people, and stayed out of the way. So for me to be in that drama was really upsetting. But basically, come to find out, after calling the assistant, which is her sister, she tried to say that basically she did a reading on her sister and she knew that I was pregnant with my ex-fiance's baby. She found evidence in my house. She didn't want to say what the evidence was. She found evidence in my house to believe that me and my ex-fiance are still having sex with each other, and it's either that I lied about the pregnancy or the pregnancy is my ex-fiance's. And I was like, wow, so what's your evidence? Since you found evidence at my house, now I'm really anxious and scared, because this whole time I thought she was cleaning my house so well, but things started going missing as soon as I got home, y'all. As soon as I got home from my Rockstar shoot, I had a ring that was thousands of dollars missing in my house. I found money missing. I found so many things missing where I'm like, oh, that's why it looks so clean. Things are getting stolen. And then I'm like, this girl probably put all types of spells in my house. So I was just so overwhelmed. I remember crying, just like leaving and crying to one of my best friends, and I'm like, I ruined my life. Like, I can't like abort this baby. I love this baby. I don't want to do anything like that. I prayed for this child. Lord God, how am I gonna get through this? And my best friend was like, stop talking like that. I was like, I just don't want to be here. I don't want to live. Like I was saying, I was that depressed. I got to that point. I let people get me to that point where it's like, don't let people see you sweat. Don't let people see you cry. Like, get yourself together. And y'all already know I've always been super timid and shaking when talking and stuff. And I realized the moment that I decided to be Kazi's mother, I put on a different persona when I'm around people. Yes, do I still feel like that same emo scared girl that I was before, but people took advantage of her, you know? So I had to just pull it together. I'm going to have this baby. I'm not gonna let people stress me out. I'm going to have confidence. I'm not gonna be scared of people no more. I'm not gonna be upset anymore. If you haven't noticed, I had to build a backbone because I was tired of people using me for their own advantage. The reality is that's just something in their heads. It never happened. And you can't convince crazy people to be sane, okay? For them to even get my child's father involved and for him to believe them, he was wrong for that, definitely wrong. And they used him as a pawn to get a point across. So I had no choice but to call my ex-fiance, and he was just as shocked as I was. He kind of laughed about it. I was like, are you serious? Are you pranking me? I was like, no, they really believe that I had a baby with you. Can you please explain to them that I haven't even spoken to you? I feel like I don't understand why this is even a conversation. They're believing that we messed around and my pregnancy is yours. This baby is yours. I don't know what to say. Me and my child's father parted ways. We separated for a while, and that issue became the reason why I argued with my child's father my whole pregnancy. Oh, the baby's not mine. I need a DNA test. Up until the baby coming out looking just like his family. But it was really hard. It was really hard because these people claim that they had all this evidence that I've been messing with my ex, when I pride myself that I don't cheat in a relationship. So for those of you who have claimed that or believe that I've cheated on anybody, it's just not true. There's certain things that you see on YouTube and stuff that's for entertainment, but if I'm in a relationship, I do not cheat. I've never cheated. So with that being said, I wrote the assistant a message, and I also wrote the girlfriend a message. So I'm just gonna read the messages with the assistant first. She said, I quit, I can't work with you anymore. You have lied to me a lot, and I'm sad about this honestly because I liked you so much and knew already you was lying and stuff about stuff, but I just got hella proof of the lies you have told me. You really thought I was stupid. I'm leaving the key here and I'm leaving now. Thank you for the opportunity, but please just get some help. You deserve it. You can change. And I still, to this day, 2 years later, I have no clue what I lied about. I hope that she figures out the voices in her head. So I was just like, lied about what? Are you okay? What's going on? Can you please call me? I'm confused. Please tell me this is a prank. She said, can you please cash out me the money for today and yesterday? I got done working at 2:30. Girl, you have the audacity asking me for money after you just ruined my life. Like literally ruined my life at this time. Girl, I'm not paying you anything else. I just probably paid you to steal from me and put hexes on my house, bro. No. Oh, and she sent like her clock in and clock out information. Basically, she was like, you need to pay me what I worked for. I said, thank you for working for free those last 2 days, sis. I was sad for like a day because you came to work for me to lie and betray me, but then I wiped my tears with bags of money. Clearly, my ex and his girlfriend are still together, so your evil plan didn't work. And this only showed me that my ex, my child's father, ain't shit for ever believing a word out of your mouth. You really tried me, but the devil is a liar, and I'm so glad you did this before my baby was born. I'ma spend the money I was supposed to give you on a new YSL bag to celebrate. Crazy part is, I was going to give you a big bonus for your extra help. You're not even sorry for lying on me, but that's okay. My lawyer is working on a restraining order now, and my building knows that you are no longer welcome. Locks are changed and reports are pending. Period. She was crazy enough to think that I was going to pay her for the time she wasted of mine. And I was so stressed, y'all. Literally, I had a whole bald spot I'm looking at right now. This is crazy. I was so stressed out. My hair was falling out, you guys. And the last message I said to my ex-fiance's girlfriend is, I'm only going to say this once. How dare you get close to me, pretend to be my friend, and accuse me of messing with my ex to your sister. You and my ex are doing just fine now, while me and the father of my child are at odds. You pushed me, called me a hoe, when I have not had sex with anyone since I met my baby daddy. And that's wrong. It's almost like you sent your sister to me with evil intentions, and I feel so used and defenseless, especially with this high-risk pregnancy. All I could do is pray for y'all, though, because all I tried to do was be a good person, and it backfired. God bless you all. My intentions were always pure, and one day you'll regret how you treated me. So the way I'm going to end this is, of course, one day she did regret how she treated me. She ended up messaging me from a random number, and I know it was her because nobody else knew this situation. So there was a random number that reached out to me, and I was like, who is this? And they're like, it's the girlfriend. And I said, I don't know who that is. You finna get blocked. Playing on my phone. She said, you know exactly who this is. I'm just trying to have an adult conversation. I said, I don't. Good night, and stop playing on my phone. She said, so, wow, you don't remember the girlfriend? LOL. Okay, girl, I'm just trying to be cordial. I said, send a picture with a peace sign because I don't know who this is. And if you don't respond with that, I'm gonna block you. I don't have time for people to play on my phone. She said, girl, I called you on FaceTime. I was just trying to be cordial, and you know who I am. How could I even have your phone? I said, bro, goodbye. And I just blocked the number. I'm not finna waste my time I'm not finna waste my time. I don't care what this girl says. And clearly, I just told y'all this story time because it was a really good therapeutic release, you know? I said my piece. Y'all know the truth about this situation. Right now, I'm in a good place with my child's father in the sense that I'm letting him be a father to his daughter. You know, what's done is done. As far as my ex-fiance goes, we have not talked since that day. As far as that girl goes, whenever she sees me at events, I just turn my head. She tries so hard to be seen. I have nothing to say to her. She was very disrespectful, and a woman never forgets how she's treated pregnant or postpartum. If she wants to run that fade, now that I'm no longer pregnant, we could definitely run it. That was very childish of me to say, but if she really has a problem with me and gets in my face, it's gonna be a lot different that I'm not pregnant. I hate when people try to attack women that are defenseless, you know? Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all the love and support. That was part 3 in the ending of this story time. Let me know what other videos y'all wanna see, if I should do more story times in the future. But I love y'all, and remember, you a boss. Bye.